they can counter bully the Hilda. That's just my thought.
Yeah, but let's see if things are gonna pan out for Happy Feet Emperors, or will LPE secure this first game. Let's see for both sides as they are gonna head on to our map right here. This is the first match of the day, guys. LPE versus HFE.
Woo! I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
Kaya maglalaro mo si AK. Here we go on that Brody Yako coming in. Hold up! Wait lang. Nagpalit! It's BMO on the Harith. Tapos tank Yako. What's going on?
Oh, what a great shake-up with the role right here. As you would actually expect Yako to be the core here, but looks like they will be having a switcheroo. But speaking of that, Atlas here will be taking the first blood, utilizing that low HP Yaku on the board. So they might go for potential serial, but AK will be securing that purple buff. So this is good because it kind of denies buffs for the side of Emperors here. And look at this. Jake the dog is going to be pinned by 4 members right here with the early control. Jake will be pinned down, and Atlas will be having another kill for himself.
Yep. Ito na yung nakikinita ko na kaya nila pinili yung Atlas. And again, he's taking all the kills here. Japes on the Atlas is because he's very strong early game. Now, Reggie! Boy, pa si Ryota! Kita mo yun, sobrang aggro ng flicker. But again, back to the story of the Atlas. Early game, maganda na yung damage niya, maganda yung lapag ng AK, looking for one.
Okay, he goes in with double buffs on his sleeves, and of course Brody will be having that trade, which is good because it just helps him escalate more in terms of his economy and resources as well. So maganda to, but again, this is interesting how they are going to use this Atlas here with the early aggression. I can see the point to it kasi kapag nga naman this Atlas pops, it can be very beneficial onto the late game. But look at this though, they are really utilizing their numbers para sa side ng Emperors here, and they will be having to take the dog off the board once again.
Medyo maganda ang lapag ng Emperors early on, but no, Reggie's in trouble, taken out by AK.
And again, they're not gonna go for the tower dive right there simply because they don't have minions to utilize, and as well you have to take into consideration the new HP nila. But nonetheless, AK is also doing a pretty good job with this Brody pick here, and I'm starting to like it as well kasi if this Brody is going to really pop up into the early phases of our game, delikado to. He's going to be very threatening, lalo na dun sa mga naglalurk na Emperors.
Yep, if you'll notice, mid is a non-starter for AK. Ang pwede nila magawa doon is mag-farm. Kasi nga hindi niya mahuli si Ling. There's just no way that they can catch Ling this early unless mag-asim si Yako. Alright? Unless mag-asim si Yako and ma-stun niya. So ang ginagawa dito ni AK is ipe-pressure niya ibang lanes. Tutulungan si Ryota and maybe tutulungan niya si Jake the Dog. But the thing about Jake the Dog is medyo tanggap niya na yata na dead lane to. And that being said, that's okay for an Esmeralda here na naka-Avaris. Gagawin niya, survive, just live. Just do my best to survive, and right now, bibisita na rin si Yako, and they're fine, see? So, just, I guess, the goal here is to funnel to AK, and then just let the rest of the map take over. And, yeah, I guess si Chichi ang maghahabol. Si Chichi ang dapat maging extra proactive.
So, kasi kung bakasin mo here, kahit the little things like protecting the Brody here to show away the Lunox from earlier, denying any potential takeoff dito, or the basically Brody being protected here is also priority for our Eagles dito. So the turtle is going to be eye out by both of our teams. The potential kill can happen, but Brody is going to secure that with the knockout coming from Atlas. Rota flickers in but backs away, but Ling will be getting that kill. So at least there is a bit of consolation para sa ating Emperors. Hindi man nila nakuha yung turtle, pero they will get a casualty against the Eagles right now.
Not looking great for Ryota. Wala pang stacks yung kanyang Festival of Blood, but I do think that's because Eagles are playing to their power spike. That, and I don't know, maybe Jake the Dog just understood and accepted the fact. Parang tinanggap niya na sarili niya na dead lane ako, guys. Hanggang dito lang talaga ako. Ayoko lumaban dyan, sasayang yung farm ko. But right now, mukhang lalaban. There you go, Yako pushing them back. Uy, Sans here by Kyle. Raining down the fireballs, and they are gonna disengage. Maganda ha, I like it. Kasi kahit saan pumunta si Yako, masakit ulo niya. Sa mid, nandun si Kyle, tsaka nandun si Rain. Sa top, nandun si Reggie, which, si Kyle. Nandun si Kyle. And then sa mid, nasa JP, but now, right, Yako's gonna die again.
Oh, look at this, a 3 versus 2 fight coming in with the Eagles having the upper hand on numbers. Xanthus Blade is gonna be used right here defensively, but Harry's gonna end that for, so actually it's going to be, the box is gonna be picked off, and Ling is going to force that escape, which is okay, kasi it's going to be, I guess, a deficit for the side of Happy Feet Empress if namatay yung link nila, kasi dyan sila magre-rely ng damage mamaya. So again, another lots of numbers actually. Link's only good to connect for 1, and AP is going to dash away to safety. Harris here using the chrono dashes, coming in with that tower dive, not gonna hesitate right there, and goes for another kill as well. So we're starting to see Bimo here try to really go up our charts right now. So sila naman ngayon ang nag-utilize ng kanilang numbers in terms of players here, and they're basically gonna lock that child here for another kill with which is bibigay nila dito kay Harriet. Understandable kasi yun nga, you would want to really give those resources sa kanilang core.
Hindi pa katarungan yung hero na yan. Ladies and gentlemen, Hilda is still so strong. Alright, say what you will about the whole Jawhead plus Tigreal interaction, pero si Hilda pa rin ang pinakamakunat ngayon. Si Hilda pa rin ang pinaka-nakakairita. I could have sworn Yaka was gonna die, pero minambo-jumbo niya yung Emperors doon. Sinay ko niya, mind games, if you will. It's just ridiculous. Now, they are gonna be securing here a turret. They are going to lose a turtle to Chi-Chi, but Rain is gonna fall in exchange. Now si Japes nagharap na maganda, paitaling sa isa.
Okay, that is not the usual target that we want to go, but Noise for Moon and a lot of CC for the Atlas here, and finally they will be taking him off the board. So this is good for LTE now, since Link here was able to get the turret onto the side against LTE. Pero again, this can be good for the Eagles as well, kasi with the Atlas down, they can really go onto the bottom side, which is ngayon na nga with Esmeralda and the Lapu-Lapu trying to pin down the Lunox here, but luckily with the Brilliance was able to escape.
So just the same na tanggap doon ni Jake the Dog na dead lane siya, I think Eagles and AK and the rest of them, alam nilang hindi nila kailangan asimin dito si Reggie. Reggie has died twice already this game, and we're not even at 10 minutes. So this Lunox sometimes falls or goes a little too aggressive, and hindi nila kailangan magpasok na masyado marami resources. I think the Eagles understand that they can take this nice and steady, dahil si Chi-Chi hindi naman nagmamadali rin eh. So their goal here is to just choose where to attack, kasi alam nilang hahabol lang at magka-counter attack to si Japes, and that's the strength of the Atlas currently, right? And now we're waiting for a big team fight. This is looking like it's a full-on 5v5 just waiting to happen.
There was a certain moment wherein papasok na sana si Atlas dito but with I understand that they decided to disengage kasi you would want to go and enter a fight wherein sure ka talaga. And speaking of sure, Fatal will connect to one, and the Valir will be taking down Brody off the board, but of course the trade might happen here as the Hilda will be taking down the Lunox as well. So this is going to force both of our teams to go back, but looks like LTE will be going in with the aggression. No, they will decide on to going into the map right now, onto the turtle, and basically economy once again. Kasi like what you said, Emperors here are not in a rush, but that's the same scenario for the Eagles as well. They don't really want to be greedy at this point kasi the late game potential of Emperors is still there.
Yeah, no, if ever, it's the Eagles dictating. It's the Eagles saying, wag tayo magmadali. We make the call, we choose it. They lose another turtle, nagkakahabulan na sila. Bimo, kaya mo lumaban. Let's see, down goes Rain.
That was a bit of a dispersed fight coming in, but regardless, Ryota was to take down Rain as mentioned. And here, this is again a good sign for Eagles. Tempest Blade once more to use defensively at makakapunta sa ating terrains, but this is not really gonna stop Eagles from pushing this bottom tower. Take note that JTV is only alone here, even though he has his minions out here inside the Atlas. But then again, numbers do matter. Fatal Link will be used to at least hold them up, but it's not gonna be enough as Hilda will be taking that kill. So they will be backing up, going into a different place this time ng ating mapa, and they might be waiting for this Lord to completely have that push.
Nako po. As we wait for that, medyo nagtatrabaho lang dito si Kyle, no? Pinupush niya, and I'm not sure if this is the right call. If anything, dapat si Chi-Chi. We know for sure now that Emperors are behind despite their net worth being just 2K, 3K in between. Sobrang lamang ng Eagles sa mapa. This is 4 turns to 2, but they're just so much better at managing their waves, which makes me wonder, nasaan si Chi-Chi? I think Chi-Chi is committing too much time to these team fights and protecting himself a little too much. He's too conservative. Kasi dapat dito, 10 minutes pa lang, alam mo na, I've seen this from so many Link players, is they're able to make this split second decision which will affect the rest of the game. Alam nila na parang ang laro nila, at some point, ay parang split pusher. Alam nila, okay guys, 5 minutes di mo na ako lalaban ha. Talon-talon lang ako. Clear wave, push a turret if I can, clear wave, takbo. We'll see. After that, kung kaya ka ulit lumaban. I think Chi-Chi is a little split. Medyo confused si Chi-Chi dito. He hasn't made that decision yet kasi feeling ko, ang call niya is, sige guys, laban na tayo. And you know why that is? It's because their composition is very team fight heavy. Anong gagawin ng isang Atlas kung meron siya Fatal Links tas hindi mo nagagamit?
Yes.
Sayang, di ba nanonood lang siya? It's like, guys, anong gagawin ko? Perfect match? Sige. Wait, Fatal Links ka na ba? Wag, wala pa si Chi-Chi. So yun ang iniisip nila. I think, to be fair, it's not just Chi-Chi, it's the rest of the team. And that's what's so dangerous about this draft. Is nag-draft sila na isang lineup na hindi ganun kalakas on the back foot. Malakas tong lineup na to kung nang snowball sila. And again, gets ko, nasasagutin mo yung Hilda with a chunky hero that's just as annoying in the first 5 minutes. Pero pagkatapos ng 5 minutes, ngayon, like now, we're at 10 minutes, and hindi kayo lamang, and hindi kayo makapag-team fight ng gusto ninyong team fight, what happens? Right? So I think that's a decision Chi-Chi has to make. But just the same, it's something that Japes has to support. Kasi hirap na hirap si Japes dito. Sobra kung wala siya Fatal Links.
Kasi isa din sa kina-consider din na Eagles to take down kung sino ba talaga ng EV friendly sa kanila. And look at this, it's going to be a fight here onto the jungle side. But there's not going to be any engagement coming in. Kumbaga tamang haras lang for both sides of our team. And while onto the top side, however, we see Chi-Chi here finally taking an opening as Bimo will be taken down by him finally getting that shutdown and goes for the killing spree. So this is a good entry right now. Yaku here with a low break of health is going to force to be going back here onto the brushes right now. Pero the chase is on as Chi-Chi will be getting that kill coming in. So ito na yung opening na or the aggression na hinihintay natin kanina, no, Leo, because this is what basically Emperors need to really turn the tables around right now.
Yep, I don't understand why it's such a big 5v5 lineup, but the reason why Emperors got like free 2 kills there is because of their superior map mobility. Meron tayong tinatawag na combat mobility at map mobility. Combat mobility, yan yung meron si Bimo on the turret, yung maliliit na dash, di ba? Mabilis kang gumalaw. Even a Lapu-Lapu has combat mobility. But when it comes down to map mobility, as I was saying, makabawi din dito ang Emperors. And right now, JPZ looking low. Ano mangyayari dito?
Okay, so they were knocked out by the Lord right here, but it's going to be secured by the Emperors right now. So we are seeing a lot of trades coming in. But the fact that Emperors was able to take this Lord is going to delay the pushes of Eagles at least at a certain point. So right now, going back here, Chi-Chi, nakita natin na talagang ni-utilize niya yung pagpasok niya dito, taking down AK, taking down Jake the Dog as well. But take into consideration though that they also need to really enhance their team play here kasi they cannot fully rely on Chi-Chi alone.
Walang cooldown yung retribution ni Chi-Chi. Joke lang guys, meron obviously. But he always seems to have it on point, no? So, if anything, yung split second decision making niya is counteracted by how well he's able to manage his retribution. So medyo gets natin. Kaya ngayon nakahabol na sila. If anything, kanina lamang nga sila eh. Maybe 200, 100. But right now, the Eagles, this is a free lord that they can defend. It's just up to them. Wag lang silang magkalat dito. Let's just hope that they're all on point. Now Chi-Chi comes in.
Chi-Chi comes in, Temple Spade, 2 being used. This might be going to back away instead since a lot of members of LPE is also there in the vicinity. So this is good. They are able to defend that tower there. And that was actually a nice attempt for Empress to try to go for a fight. Pero alam nila kung kailan sila magbaback dito kasi you don't really want to have that casualty, especially when Chi-Chi already has his momentum in terms of getting those kills. So ngayon, I like it how Empress naman this time ang maghintay with any potential skirmish that they can engage from. Kasi look, nag-aabang sila dito sa middle side. Falling Storm is going to be wasted here, but the cooldown is pretty fast here, so that's not really going to be a bother for the Esmeralda. So for the side of Eagles, they can still have it on to their hands. They just have to take down at least the stealing first para deny any potential kills that they will be having on the long run.
So yeah, I think that's true, but just the same, parang okay lang. Feeling ko bugbugin nila si Rain eh. Si Rain at saka si Reggie. Si Reggie hindi naman siya ganun ka-safe na Lunox. It's okay, like especially kung bibilangin natin yung Darkening niya tsaka yung Order of Brilliance niya. Parang nahuhuli siya eh. So I think do that first. As the Eagles, that's who AK should attack. And right now, weirdly enough, parang kung kailan dapat nagpa-power spike ang isang Brody, biglang tumahimik ito si AK. So I think he should start joining Jake the Dog here. And Yako, hindi umabot ang Falling Star Moon para tumakbo. That was an easy kill for Emperors. What's happening, Jake?
Okay, so dahil nga naging deadling nga siya doon sa ating top side na he wasn't able to really pop up when the mid game, which is now, is happening. So nakita natin dito that Chichi is really utilizing that attack. So nakita mo, talagang the chase is really on for the Esmeralda in a way na hindi makaka-responde kaagad yung ating Eagles doon para sa fight na, which is good discipline actually to the side of Emperors. But right now, looks like Helen and Riot are gonna battle it out. Chichi going in towards with getting a lot of that damage, and it's going to force Riot for that tower hug. But the Tempest Space is going to be used by Chichi once again. So Bimo and again will be going here with a tad bit of late here. At hindi na nila napigilan si Chichi doon during that fight, taking down Ryota. This is going to be another entry coming from Empress right here, as that's going to be a double kill coming in from the Link here, taking Harris down. So Yako here is going to try and escape, going into the brushes and as much as possible defend the towers instead. But this is another opening for the Empress here to take middle lane. This could be a game for them.
This is two back-to-back mistakes I could not believe the Eagles made. One, maybe Ryota overextended and underestimated the damage that the Emperors can bring down. And two, I don't know where Yako was. Ang layo ni Yako. I do think if Yako was there to scout out the bushes, nakita niya nandun si Japes, nandun actually lahat ng miyembro ng Emperors. And right now, the damage may have been too much. Maybe if it was only heroes that went down, okay pa. Pero they lost inhibitor mid. Napakalaking bagay niyan. And the Emperors now, they have a free lord here. I don't know how they're gonna contest the Eagles. This is... I think the Eagles just shot themselves in the foot. This feels like they underestimated their opponent. Masyado nilang in-open up. And right now, Yako's just sacrificing himself the wrong way. What's going on?
Yes, this isn't the good way to sacrifice yourself. And I also have to take note here, the Emperors of having that good turtle steals away from Eagles is also a big factor then. That also really made contribution para sa kanila. And we did mention that AK was really doing good with the Brody here, like the simple things like getting a debuff stride and also going in towards. But this time we're not seeing it into our mid game kasi nakita natin medyo magiging makalat. Or in terms of makalat, like in terms of how they position themselves, ha?
Exactly. Scattered.
They're very, very scattered here. And
for us, the viewers, even for them, no? Right now, this is defense of a lifetime.
I see the Lord is knocking on that base right here. And Mega Kill coming in from the Luna. Looks like natapusin na ng Emperors. So this could be the potential. Little Link will be going in right now, but Esmeralda's gonna have that trade. The Lord is gone. And this is a good defense now for Eagles.
Yep, good takeout onto Rain. Sabi ko sa'yo, that was the right call. Bring the pain to Rain. Atakihin niyo si Reggie because those are the two main damage sources besides Chi-Chi. And I think it's safe to just bully these two because they're less mobile than Chi-Chi. Imagine mo yun, papaul naman ng ult, yung isang Link sa taas lang din siya. So I think Eagles have it the right way. They have the right mindset. They're still in this. Yako died, but I think this time it's a better cause. Sulit na sulit yung pagkamatay ni Yako kasi buhay pa sila. Naligtas nila yung Torres sa taas at sa baba, and they still have their base. I think this is the start of something new. Alright? Isulat nyo na yan dahil baka maka-comeback pa dito ang Eagles. And truth be told, I think this is their game anyways to start. It's just they gave Chi-Chi a free go. Like Chi-Chi is having the best time of his life as a Ling right now.
There was, as you mentioned, a lot of free opportunities for Chi-Chi earlier. Pero going here, they were able to defend this base that they have, no? So getting down Reggie and Rain onto that fight. At dito natin din nakita, Fatal Links ni Atlas was good. That could have been great. But the fact na nahiwalay yung mga damage dealers ng ating Emperors dito meant that they lacked the follow-up damage from that initiation na ginawa nga ng Atlas doon. That really helped for the side naman ng Eagles doon. And which is good. So this could be another fight coming in. They will be taking out the turret first. So I found my picking up this to be Fatal Links once more. Going to connect one to still survive into that fight. So Ryota here will keep going in towards that fight, and it's going to pay him his life here. So 4 members for the side of Eagles. Let's see, Leo, how they are going to defend this.
Yep, so I guess nagkaubusan na sila ng ult. There are more ults left on the side of the Eagles, so now I think they can defend better, but they are down 1 man. Yako getting caught out. Pwede na mag-focus fire dito. Ang Emperors, Zaman Force here, making sure that they're spaced out, and that's gonna be 1 for free down, Reggie. Buhay pa ang Eagles.
Makamunti ka na muli para makuha na Emperors itong base nila. But then again, Eagles here really showing prowess this time, knows how to utilize their skills. Alam nila kung kailan nilang gagamitin to, and they know who to prioritize first kasi they, as you mentioned, they took down Reggie off. So with Emperors not having that minions and not having that damage, it forces them to disengage. Pero take note as well, Leo, if that a similar scenario happened with an Alpha base, Eagles cannot really afford any more casualties at that point kasi the base is already on half. So if nagkaroon na naman mali ang Emperors dito ng opening, this could be a game for them. But for the side of Eagles, I think they are trying their very best, actually doing their best to deny that round.
Now after a quick item check and net worth, wow, hold up. Net worth recap, ladies and gentlemen, lamang na pala ang Emperors dito ng 10k. So yeah, the Eagles really find themselves in an interesting situation, and yeah, AK is in less better shape than even BMO. No, mas maganda pa ang farm ni BMO. Down goes AK.
Okay, so Fatal Links will connect to 1, but that is definitely going to be worth it for the side of Emperors here. So this is going to force now Eagles to be placed in a reactive state, but they were able to disengage in time. So again, another casualty from them. Pero Harris will be taking down Rain as well off the board. So they're not gonna contest that Lord. I'm pretty sure kasi ayaw nga naman nila magkaroon pa ng any casualty. But look, speaking of casualty hero, Ryota is a lot of damage to be taken from him. Tempest Blade is going to be used right now, and that's gonna be a double kill coming in from Chi-Chi. This is going to be another open take for the side of Happy Feet Emperors. This could be their game for the first match right now. They're just scoping away the members of Eagles right here. And ladies and gentlemen, have the Emperors with their point.
Congratulations to the Emperors. Coach Kenji lang nga ba talaga ang kailangan nila?